Hey, Lenormand lovers, it's Lisa Young Sutton. I had to share this with you. I just did this reading and it's so cool. So this is the mystery of the lightning bolt. Oh, first of all, this is the deck. It is the Irish Lenormand by Lynn Boyle. There we go. I love her stuff. I have a lot of her decks. Okay, she's on Etsy. She has a store, Aquarius Wellbeing, I think it's called. Okay, so somebody hired me. They have a little white, I think it's like a Pama-Poo or something. It's a poodle mix. And it had this lightning bolt pattern on its back. In other words, it's an all-white dog, but suddenly the hair on its back grew in orange in a lightning bolt pattern. They showed me a picture of it. I was like, oh, that's so cool. But, you know, they had no idea how it happened. And the hair grew in like that. So they were like, oh my God, this is such a mystery. Anyway, all right, so they hired me to do a reading. Now, okay, so here's the question. What caused the lightning bolt pattern on the dog's back? So I laid this box, and immediately, what did I notice? Okay, of course I got the dog, but you know, like I always say, the dog doesn't just show up because I'm asking about a dog. The dog is there to tell me something. All right, the next thing I noticed was the man. So I was like, okay, so this has to do with a person. This wasn't that the dog just went outside and got into something, because that's what they were assuming, that the dog went under the deck or something spilled on its back, or, you know, and discolored it, like that kind of thing. All right, so I knew right away it had to do with another person. Now the client who hired me for the reading is a female. So this I knew wasn't necessarily a man, because this is just representing another person. If this had come up card 29, that would have been the client. So this is just saying it's another person. All right, so I looked at the top line. Where's the story starting? The story's starting with someone visiting. A person who visits hurt the dog, or it was an accident, right? I asked right away, I'm thinking a cut. So I said, well, was the dog ever cut? Was there ever any blood or anything like that? And they said no. Okay, so then I'm thinking, all right, this is the center card, sun. So I kind of put that to the side. And all this while, you know, I'm writing all these things down. These are all my thoughts, right? Hidden issue, star. Okay, what is star? In a health reading, this basically is a health reading. I mean, it has to do with the dog's body, right? Star is skin. So then that led me to this. Bear is hair. Okay, so, well, we know it has to do with the hair and the skin, because the hair is, you know, grew in this color. It's, you know, it's right to the root. So that made sense. The snake in between told me that something happened. Somebody did something wrong, because here we have fox and snake in the same reading, right? So I'm kind of narrowing it down, right? So, all right, I'm thinking, okay, a person visits and harms the dog by accident. Sun then was starting to look like heat to me, like a burn. And that would make sense, right? Dog burned through wrongness. Okay? Then I'm thinking, all right, skin, hair. This is the kink in between the skin and the hair. Something happened, something went wrong, right? But then suddenly I looked at star and I was like, what else is star? It's electric because of sun, right? And snake then looked like a cord. And I said, wait a minute. Okay, wait, hang on. Do you wash your dog and dry it with a hair dryer? A lot of people do that at home, and they use people dryers, which are way too hot for dogs. So that would have made perfect sense. And she said, no, we never do. We have a mobile groomer. Ooh, I got goosebumps. I was like, you have a mobile groomer? Is it a man? No, it's a woman. Okay, well, like I said, I still would not roll that out. But What is this? Mobility, someone who comes to the house. What are these two cards together? Dog groomer, this is the cutting of the hair, right? Mirrors hair, okay? Then this guy is also mirroring the Queen of Clubs down here, which could very easily make him a woman. So I was like, wait a minute, you have a mobile groomer? Is it a woman? And they said yes. And I was like, suddenly it all made sense. I said, I think the mobile groomer burned the dog's back. The dryer was too hot, because this is the center card, which was like screaming at me, heat, burn, you know. And here in this diagonal we have accident. You know, it wasn't done on purpose, right? But it was done through wrongness. You know, they did something wrong. So yeah, you know, accident, pain through a burn, through heat to the skin, right? The mobile groomer, this whole top is mobile groomer, burned the dog's hair. Mystery solved. So anyway, that's how I saw it. And when you lay these cards to solve a mystery, you have to remember that every card is here to tell you something, and every card is going to connect to the other cards to paint you the picture. So that was the answer. That made the most sense. And, you know, being a dog groomer myself, I know full well that that could happen, and that it would take, you know, months really to show up. They wouldn't have seen anything, so they couldn't have looked for anything when it first happened. But the groomer probably, especially with Snake and Fox in there, I think the groomer saw that she made a mistake. You know, she said, oh shoot, you know, this dryer is too hot, and turned it down, and probably saw the skin was red. So this tells me she probably did know, but she didn't know the extent of the damage she did. Anyway, there it is. The mystery of the lightning bolt on the dog's back solved. I just wanted to share that with you. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.